Hello, my name is Rosie May, and recently I was on ITV Anglia talking about afro hair discrimination, and there was a clip used of an interview that I did where I spoke about having braids and where sometimes that caused me to face some afro hair discrimination and racism in the workplace. But the actual story that I was expressing was how my afro hair in its natural form was fetishized, and I was made to feel that I would only work because of my afro hair. The complete opposite to racism in like offices and organizations and the story that they're trying to tell. My story was of fetishization, and I was forbidden from shaving my hair and forbidden from having these braids because the only way that I would work was because of my hair, and it was my look, and that was the only thing I had going for me. So it's the complete opposite story to how it looks like I've said, oh, I didn't get this job because of my braids. And whilst that is true, the story that I was sharing is a fetishization story, not a they didn't like my afro hair, so I had to shave it off so that I'd be allowed into the workplace. It was the opposite. However, fortunately, I've proven that with my shaven hair, with my braids and with my natural hair, I've been able to work with the people that I choose to work with, having a really successful career, doing the things that I love and spreading the messages and the joy of dancing that I love. But I felt necessary to explain that the image of me that was portrayed on ITV Anglia is not the story, and I think there was a statement that said Rosie felt she had to shave her hair off to fit into the workplace, and that is not what happened. It was the complete opposite. Thanks for watching.
Well, next, an Ipswich dancer has spoken of how she felt she was forced to cut her natural hair in a bid to win work.
Rosie May says her afro hair put off casting directors and that she was a victim of hair discrimination. Now, a new World Afro Day workplace video hopes to educate employers on how to be more inclusive, as Katie Ridley explains.
Rosie from Ipswich is proud of her natural hair, but when it comes to how she chooses to wear it, she has faced discrimination. She's a professional dancer and ended up shaving her hair off because she was fed up of being treated differently.
Sometimes I auditioned and I'd have my hair in braids once I'd come out of college, and I definitely noticed a change in the attitude in the audition room where maybe would have received a job or felt like I danced well enough to get the job. But with braids, that was another level of not being what they were looking for, which was another element of racism and discrimination.
It's hair discrimination like this that World Afro Day wants to end. Many well-known faces have appeared in a video talking about their own experiences.
But I just felt like I didn't fit in. It's like a pressure that it wasn't right for me to look like that.
One celebrity backing the campaign is entrepreneur and television personality Levi Roots, who rose to fame on Dragon's Den.
My hair has been the main focal point of everything, what I stand for and what I believe in. But I struggled. And that was many years ago, in the 70s, when I started to dread my hair. And it's a shame now to see it's happening in the workplaces now, where you can't go in to be yourself. And I think being yourself is a basic human right.
As well as today's new video, there will be online discussions and support for employers around embracing different cultures. Even though there are laws to protect against racially motivated discrimination in the UK, the founder of World Afro Day says it's still very present in the workplace.
From research that black employees are saying that they are experiencing hair discrimination in interviews, in promotion, in gaining jobs or losing jobs. We're at a time where people's skills, talents and abilities are what should be the reason that they do well in their jobs. But unfortunately, we're still in a position where individuals are told that their hair may stop them progressing in their career.
Michelle hopes the video will be shown in workplaces to encourage inclusivity and identity in the run-up to World Afro Day in September. Katie Ridley, ITV News.
Now in football, Southend United.